The water's not going to go down anytime soon. This is going to be our last time to try to come get you. Why don't you climb up this rope and get on this helicopter? And the man's like, nope, God's going to save me. So then he ends up drowning. And he gets to heaven and he's talking to God. And he says, God, what's up, man? It's like, my faith. I've had faith in you forever. I'm glad to be here and everything. But, I was praying when that flood happened and you didn't even save me. And God turns to him and says, I sent you a car, I sent you a boat, and I sent you a helicopter. So that is a story about how you have to be aware of when you're getting what you asked for. Landria came on the show asking, I want a cowboy, I want a cowboy, I want a cowboy, I want a cowboy. I don't know why you went to Fiji to get a motherfucking cowboy. Or how big you thought the lot of potential cowboys was going to be in Fiji. Just for you, Olandria. But they flew in a motherfucking cowboy after they heard Taylor tell Ace that you can't force attraction and it just wasn't there. Then she gets to After Sun and she's like, oh, America, what you know that we don't know? But she still didn't pay attention to America. On the other hand, we have Amaya Papaya, who everybody thinks is dumb. Everybody thinks she's so silly and not smart and just too much. And meanwhile, she had just cussed Zach out, told him, fuck off, don't talk to me. Do not talk to me. I don't want to hear your voice. Don't talk to me ever again, she told him. Ever again. Now, they're in an island on Fiji for 6 weeks. She told this fool, ever again, don't talk to me. Ever again. America votes for her and Zach as the favorite couple. And what is Maya doing in the next episode, y'all? Because we already got the first look. Where's my phone? We can listen to it real fast. Oh, it's in the other room? Amaya and Zach are trying to work it out. Because they're paying attention to America. If America's saying you're number one, then that means you have a chance to win the $100,000 that nobody was supposed to talk about but Ace. In the game that nobody's playing but Ace. Okay? Olandria saw a toy cowboy. America sent her a real cowboy. She said, nope, I already got Woody. Yup. There's a snake in my boot and it's called Taylor. There's a snake in my boot. Yep, Taylor. And for her to be so, like, okay, but I'm not faulting Olandria for being naive, innocent, and willing to believe somebody she laid next to for 19 days. I'm not going to knock her for that. I will knock her for not even exploring an alternate option. That's the only thing I'm knocking her for. And then even after the option was gone, I'm not going to keep on knocking her for being with Taylor because he was breadcrumbing her. You know? Yep, she wanted Woody. And God sent her freaking, what was that? Mario Van Peebles. And what was that? What was that show with Mario Van Peebles when he was a cowboy? Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Sent her that. And Jalen is so sweet. He loves his mom. He goes and visits his grandmother on the weekend to just sit for a spell and talk to her. That's the kind of man you need. How a man treats the women in his life that are by blood is the indication of how he'll treat you. That's an indicator. Anyway, you guys, like I said, it's 5 o'clock. I got 30 minutes or so before the next episode comes on. I hope you enjoyed this live. And I really hope that you're subscribed. And I really, really hope that you tell a friend, because we're doing our 5K giveaway here on LRGA Curves. Only got 2,000 people to go. It's not that far. It could happen this weekend if we tell a friend. If we all tell a friend, we could get to this, and then I could get to giving away stuff, and then get to the even bigger way, the bigger giveaway at 10K. But steps. It's baby steps for a reason. Anyway, you guys, I'm glad I got to connect with you today, and I hope you like connecting with me. Smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. On your way out, leave a comment. I love to interact, and I will see you in the next video, people. Peace.